Yo, how's it going, guys? We're back and we're better. Week 6 or week 5? Excuse me. Was it week 6? Yeah, no, it was week 6. Sorry, they're all running together now. But gonna do the recap and the betting the spread video together. Just because time and you know, I want to do one video just doing the football and then do one video of doing fantasy. So I think that's good balance. Um, as far as results, I haven't checked how good we did, but I'm excited. We're going to do it together. We'll see what happens. Okay. Go ahead and open this. I'll open my notes. All right. So let's just start off with the ugly one, the Philly. That one was bad. Okay, I actually went to the bar with one of my friends to watch this game in particular. Cam Scadabo's breakout game just tore him apart. The Eagles line didn't have any Jalen Carter. They were really hurting. They were getting pushed around. The Broncos actually play the Giants next week, this week, whatever. But I was really impressed by them. Jackson Dart was able to run out of the pocket very well, find his open receivers, no mistakes. So props to them. They're doing really good. And then, Russ goes in for like 2 plays and almost fucks it up. Coach Dayball only almost has a fucking aneurysm, but no, they pull it together. 17 points on the first half and nothing after that. That's pretty interesting. Eagles kind of we're in struggle mode right now, boys. So 0-1 start off the week. Second one, we had the Broncos -7.5. We were a little overconfident. Um, Look at that, 19 of 30, 174 yards. I mean, it's not going to be good enough to beat anybody, but they're missing their left guard in Ben Powers. So that's been a struggle. They had Mike Parrott in there, but I guess he's going on IR now. So, and he got hurt to the third play into the game, I guess. Um, that might be a little spin. Maybe it's true, but Warrior finishing up the game, going on IR. So Palchevsky, um, you're in. Let's go. But yeah, 0-2, 7.5, way too much. See, 0-2 so far on 7.5, maybe not the way to go. Um, so we're learning our lessons early and often. Okay, next game we took Arizona +7.5. That was a good one. Um, they played the Colts very, very tight. Trey McBride had a hell of a game. Brissett was starting over 300 yards. I did not know he had that many. Props to him. Zay Jones, nice. But Trey McBride looked very good. Hopefully Brissett's in next week, or if Kyler is back in, they keep that same fire because they've been bullshitting a little bit. So 2-4, they got to get back onto the win column. We'll see. Props to the Colts 4-0 at home. Could have lost to the Broncos, but who cares? Okay, next game we had Miami +3.5. Let's go with the cover. Um, Chargers were the better team, but props to Miami. They hung in there. Just a horrible, horrible turnover. um, by Tua, by the Dolphins, really, but just a horrible turnover. I believe that's how it ended. And Jim Harbaugh will never forget the sequence. But props to Justin Herbert playing his ass off. Didn't have Quentin Johnston. Doesn't have Joe Alt. Doesn't have Rashawn Slater. So he very impressive gritty win 4-2, leading the AFC West. I was hoping the Dolphins would win, but that's what bad teams do. They lose at the end. So 2-2, Miami with the cover. Next one, we took the Patriots minus 3.5. Let's go. A little streak. Drake May playing his ass off, 3 touchdowns. Um, Kevon Booty. There's someone else. Demario Douglas, something Douglas. Both of these guys, very slept on. And then Stephon Diggs playing really good football. So props to the Patriots. They're 4-2, 3-0 on the road. So they did well. Saints not as bad as people think, but just bad. So unfortunate for the Saints. I like the Saints. Okay. Next one. See the fucking Browns, man. The Browns shit the bed. I took the Browns plus 6.5. They get blown out. Aaron Rodgers looking sharp. Um, Metcalf finding himself a new home. Good for them. I mean, they would rather have uh, George Pickens, which they traded away to this team, but to this guy right here. But DJ Metcalf doing his thing. They're running the ball effective. They're running the ball often. They're not running the ball effective. That's what I want. And from what everyone has been saying, that Gainwell is going to be the one who's going to be getting more touches. It's hard to break the mold when they're winning, but I really like this as a um, Gainwell fantasy owner. I really like that. But Jalen Warren has been the guy that's been there for 4+ years. So they might just give him the start. Will they give him more touches? We'll see this next game. But props to the Steelers playing really well. They're 4-1. Okay, next one. We took Carolina plus 3.5. So what are we? 3-2, 3-3, 4-3. Rico Dowdle revenge game, over 205 yards of scrimmage. Um, from scrimmage, he just was a monster. Scored the late touchdown. Talked his shit during the week, saying that he was going to do this, and he did it to his former team. So Panthers, 3-3. My favorite frisky team. There. Shout out to Bryce Young. Okay. Next one, we took Jacksonville plus 1.5. We should have known better. I should have known that the Jaguars run was gonna come to an end. Sam Darnold, bro. I tell you guys last year, Sam Darnold is a really good quarterback. He's just in fucked up situations. And now he has a really good coach, young coach, knows what needs to be done. Traded for Cooper Cup, who scored a touchdown. Barner, the kid Barner, the tight end, he's really good. And then obviously JSN, 8 for 162, touchdown, very good. Kenneth Walker, not a very good game, but they got they got away with the win, so that's good. They did score late, so Jaguars just need a little bit more push. We'll see what they do with Travis Hunter. Maybe they're getting him more involved, so we'll see. But good game from Brian Thomas Jr. We'll see with ETN. He's had a good season, so it's okay. It's gonna happen. Next game we had, so we're 4-4, right? 4-3, 4-4. Yep. 5-4. We took the Rams minus 7.5. The only 7.5 one that covered. Ravens down bad. Uh, even though Derrick Henry had a solid game, they did not give it to him at the goal line, which is weird. They gave it to him once, and then he got tripped up. Zay Flowers, he fumbled the fucking football. They benched Cooper Rush. I was trying to figure out his name, and they put in Huntley. So I don't know. It's tough to be a Ravens fan right now. I thought that they were going to be a good team. I mean, the hamstrings, the unfortunate losses, like somebody has to lose those close games, obviously, but 1-5, I never would have guessed that. So, um, I think Lamar comes back this next week or the week after. I'd have to see. I don't have any Ravens on my fantasy team, so I'd have to see. I know the Bills are on a bye. I know that. So 5-4, Tennessee. We took plus 3.5. The Raiders did want to give this game away. They really did. But Cam Ward got sacked, I think, 6 times. They just beat the hell out of him. Couldn't move the ball at all. Couldn't run the ball. So Van Jefferson, not bad, but Genty had a solid day. Gino didn't fuck it up, even though he wanted to. But solid balance scoring here. But props to the defense, Max Crosby, Devin White, they all look great. So Raiders 2-4, but look better. There's just their offense is so putrid, and but they were playing the Titans, so who gives a shit? Should have took the Raiders though. So 5-5. The Bengals plus 14 and a half. I told you this was the lock of the week. 18 this they only lost by 9. So easy cover. Joe Flacco giving them life. Mike Tomlin not happy that they have life, but Packers did their thing. Josh Jacobs did his thing. Oh my goodness, I love that guy. 2 touchdowns on the ground, one in the air, just carrying the damn team. I knew this would happen, but this is just needed a few weeks. That's all. And you soften up that defense a little bit, and then you start running the football. And then it's just easy money after that. So yeah, so 0-2, 3, 3-3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the Bucks minus 2.5. Let's go. 6, 7. So 7-5. The Bucks got the MVP on their fucking team, Baker Mayfield. I knew I should have fucking take Baker in one of the drafts that we had. I think I recorded it, but I fucking knew I should have taken Baker. Just great poise. Doesn't care who the fuck is out there, wide receiver. He's just gonna do his thing. He has his weapons. Got Rashard White, Otten, got Kate Otten, but Bucky Irvin's gone. Chris Godwin was hurt. Um, what's his name? Mike Evans was hurt. Like Ibuka got hurt. Like man, and they still beat a very good 49er team comfortably. Shout out to Fred Warner. Fucked up, broke his ankle. He's going to be done for the year. So 49ers might be on the preci- precipice precipice of breaking down. We'll see what Mac Jones has to say about that, and they're going to keep fighting. Christian McCaffrey's going to keep fighting. So we'll see what they do. But as of right now, they're not looking too good, and it sucks. It really does. So 7-5. Um, then we took a loss with Detroit plus 2.5. Juju talking shit, got his ass whooped. That was fun. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdowns, just a monster. Obviously, it's amazing. Hate the Chiefs though, but Patrick Mahomes is amazing. got everybody involved. Got Worthy, got Hollywood. Um, I forgot who else, but they all got involved. So they playing good football. The Lions, they need, and they said this, but they need to incorporate Montgomery more. They need to give Monty, my boy Monty, the ball more. 17 for 65 is just not going to be good enough. And they do this two running back thing where they let the first one, which is usually Gibbs, run the first series. Then Montgomery comes in second. And they do it like that. But from what the press conference says, and Campbell said that they're going to put Monty in more. So we like that. So not a big deal. Wish the Lions would have taken care of business because then the Chiefs would have been 2-4. Now they're 3-3. Now they got life again. So it is what it is, but we hate to see it. Okay, so 7-6. Son of a bitch. Yes. Okay. 7-7. We took the Bills minus 4.5. The fucking um damn the Blue Jays. Shout out to the Blue Jays. Smashed the record number of home runs. Um, the Bills just looked like shit. They couldn't stop the run. They couldn't complete a pass. They couldn't run the ball. 19 for 170. He had over 239 all-purpose yards. Okay, guys. Bills, stop the fucking run. And people are going to be mad at Josh Allen. It was kind of on him, but when your defense can't stop anything, I don't care who you are, you're not going to win. So, shout out to the Falcons, our NFC South division winner pick. They're looking pretty good. So they keep going. They don't. Hopefully, they don't fuck it up like they did against Carolina, and they'll be okay. So Drake London, you're a beast. 7-7, but we finished with a positive note. 8-7. Chicago covering 4.5. Um, I think Matt Gay missed a kick, so that made it a little bit easier. But um, this kid, um, Swift had a great game. He was running the football just like Bijan was kind of crazy. But Caleb Williams looked poised, finished the game, so that's good for him. Good for the Bears. Good for Ben Johnson. Very good, solid win. Stupid, stupid rain. That's all Jaden Daniels is gonna say. Just drop the ball. Hate to see that happen, but they had their opportunities and they couldn't put it away. Debo Samuel had a disappointing game. They don't have Terry McLaurin. Zach Ertz had a solid game, but they need more from Debo. So okay, we finished 8-7. We kind of make some ground back. And so what are we at now? 8-7, 8-7. So we're 42. So we're 42-51, guys. Not bad, not bad. Could be better. What am I saying? That's fucking dog shit. Yeah. Okay. And since we kind of did talk about some of these teams, we're just kind of fire through them. 7. Okay. Here we go. First game, we have Pittsburgh versus Cincinnati tomorrow night. Wow. The Steelers minus 4.5. I'm interested to see how these Mike Tomlin comments kind of affect the Bengals, see if they come out with a little bit more fire. I do think they're going to be playing them close. 4.5 points, though. I think the Steelers will beat them by 4.5. It's going to be close, though. So give me the Steel City. Okay. Next game, we have the Rams going against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Um, Rams minus 3.5. Oh, the Rams, excuse me. Rams minus 3.5. I don't like it. I think I think the Jags will come out with a little bit more fight. Rams gonna come down a little bit. That travel, it'll be a home game for the Jags. So give me Jags, and it'd be plus 3.5. I just think they're gonna be ready, and the Rams aren't. Not that they're not gonna win, but I do think that the Jags are gonna play them tight. It's gonna be a good game. Okay, next game, the Saints versus the Bears. The Bears minus 4.5. Ugh, these lines are a lot closer, and I like it because I want to take the favorite. Um, I do think New Orleans is going to play them tight, but Chicago's got a good thing going. Oof. Chicago has won 3 in a row, guys. Will they make it to 4? Let's bet against them. Okay, Dolphins versus the Browns. Whew, toilet bowl right here. Um, Browns minus 2.5. Yes, we like it. Um, that's my fiance, guys. She's shy though. It's okay. Um, Browns minus 2.5. Dylan Gabriel, is he gonna finally get his first win against the Dolphins? Oh man. Based on the vibes, I'd like the Browns vibes more than the Dolphins. Will that actually fucking matter? Probably not. So let's just go Miami. Next game we had the Patriots versus the Titans. Patriots minus 6.5. Easy. Not even a touchdown yet. That's what I like. Okay. Drake May is gonna tear him apart. Cam Ward maybe have a better game. I don't know about New England's pass rush, how they good they are. We'll see though, how many times they hit them. Las Vegas going against Kansas City. Ooh, this is gonna be a bad game. Kansas City minus 12.5. Ooh, will they keep it close? Will they keep it close? So far, the big spreads they have not been hitting. They have been the other team has been covering. So as far as I'm concerned, we're going to take Las Vegas to cover here, um, based on this year's evidence, plus 12.5. Okay, we have the Eagles versus the Vikings, 2018 championship game. Anyway, Eagles minus 1.5. I think it is kind of a must win for them. Um, will they actually do it though? Yeah, they will. It's only 1.5 too. That's very, very nice. Okay, Panthers and the Jets. Jets, worst team in the league right now. Um, but defense playing hard. Hopefully Carolina can take advantage of how porous their offense is. Um, 1.5 though, I do like that. So give me Carolina minus 1.5. It's fun. Okay. Next one, our game, New York Giants going against the Broncos in Denver. I do like that. I thought we were gonna be in New York. So um Denver minus 7.5. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's not gonna happen. Get the G-men to cover. That's an easy cover. That's probably the lock of the week, boys. Um, Indianapolis going against the Chargers. Chargers minus 1.5. We're gonna take the Colts. They've been playing that damn good. People need to stop sleeping on them. Um, they lost to a good Rams team. That's the only loss. So can't sleep on the Colts. Okay, got the Commanders versus the Cowboys, a good NFC East rivalry. Washington minus 1.5. Ooh, I kind of like the Cowboys here. I don't know why. I think I like their defense a lot more. So give me them plus 1.5. This is a weird week. Weird week. Um, okay. Then we have the Packers versus the Cardinals. Packers minus 6.5. This was a throwback playoff game many years ago. Um, when McCarthy dropped to his knees after they threw the interception. That was crazy. Um, anyway, I think Green Bay is going to handle them minus 6.5. That is a lot in Arizona. I don't know if I like that. Give me the cards. Okay, and then the Sunday night game, the Falcons versus the Niners, it'll be a great game. Niners minus 2.5 coming off of um, deciding defeat, and the Red Hot Falcons coming off a very good win. Give me the Falcons just because they're healthier and Bijan's coming off a crazy game. All right, then we got the Bucks on Monday night going against the Detroit Lions, who are not going to have Brian Branch for this game. Baker Mayfield, MVP. We talked about that earlier. Detroit needs to stop the bleeding, stop the people saying that they're a loose cannon and they just whine and bitch and complain. They're not that. They're not. They're a hard-nosed team. I like the Lions. I want them to do good. Um, will they cover 5.5 though? I don't think so. So the big show. And last but not least, you have the Texans going against the Seahawks. Seahawks minus 3.5. What do we like? What do we like? Give me Seattle. I just think that they're that much better. No disrespect to Houston. I think they have a nice thing going on and they didn't show any quit in them. So that's good. All right, guys. We did it for this week. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Stay tuned for the fantasy football video. Yeah. And as always, stay classy, San Diego.